It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Looking for blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Oregon's offense has the ball first today. Early in the season, the Ducks looked vulnerable against teams from the state of Idaho, but nothing makes you feel better than taking little brother behind the woodshed in a get-right game when you had to feel a little bit better about life.
Yeah, and it was really a coming-out party, too, for Dillon Gabriel, the transfer coming in from Oklahoma. He threw the ball. He ran the ball. Oregon was up and down the field offensively, and we've seen this game in years past get a bit crazy and wonky at times. Last year, David, no doubt who the better team was.
Yeah, especially when Oregon has to go to Corvallis. Typically, you'll see some struggle, but that wasn't it, and it was a beatdown. And you got to imagine they remember this pretty well. They're pretty ticked off about it. Listen, Oregon gets all the shine, obviously. Oregon State is little brother. They've got something to prove for sure.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
And the Ducks will send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. He'll make the fair catch, but there is a flag on the field. So the offense picks up 15 yards after an egregious blunder on special teams. This offense has it with really good field position. He's got it on the right. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Autzen. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And it's right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Benson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Moore will throw. Got it in the middle. It's Perry.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end route.
Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. They just keep firing. Grab near the marker. It's Moore. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Ducks are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Stewart. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Well, the tight end's a guy that's going to have to be able to make plays for this offense in the passing game. That time, QB looking for the big fella. He ran a good route, just couldn't reel it in.
With the catch, it's Hughes. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Back to pass, it's Murphy. Still looking. He uncorks one deep. A strike downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Got it in the middle, it's Walker. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Beavers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll try out the field goal kicker. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a 3-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Might be calling a hot route. This time it's complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Moore to the air. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Finds his man. It's Benson. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. The Ducks can really attack on this 2nd and short. On the option. He'll pitch it. Bulldozes his way through. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the 1st down on the play. And the Ducks back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wants to throw on 1st down. Now improvising. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
The returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Off play action. He lost one down the sideline. He's got it. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room. It's Hankerson. There he goes. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got an open man. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. From the 30-yard line on first down. They'll keep it on the ground.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Beavers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've got a first down here to open the period. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got it on the run. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. That's why the good Lord invented tight ends, isn't it, David? Get a good pickup on first down, open up the entire playbook.
And just makes life so easy on quarterbacks. I mean, you...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Beavers!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Florida State may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from Doak Campbell Stadium every time. The Noles have been racking up road wins since the Bobby Bowden days, and they get another one today. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. It seems as if this old feud has been going on since Lewis and Clark set the foundation for the Oregon Trail. They've been playing since 1894, guys.
Game's been played for a long time, a lot on the line in the state of Oregon. Bragging rights, Jesse, for a whole year.
I feel like it's one of the rivalries in college football that maybe a lot of people don't talk about or really know about. But if you've ever been around this game and you know about the tradition and the history and the emotions surrounding this game, this is easily one of the best rivalries in college football.
The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unleashes one. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Great place to start for this offense. Touch pass on the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Murphy. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Beavers look to do some damage in the red zone. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw again. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Finds his man, it's Clemens. He cannot get there, it'll be fourth down. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. Hold on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see what's up with that.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Trying to bull his way in. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Get it out on the screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Oh, the attempt is no good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go to work in the air on second down. This time on target. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Fires to the big fella. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. To the air on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Makes the grab deep. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll bring it out. It's Card. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They'll get this drive going from the 17. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Behind the chains now on second and long. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Quickly to the tight end. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Got a little space. He's loose. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Clemens. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll try to do it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. Makes the catch. It's Clemens. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. The Beavers in a good spot here with second and short. Pulls it and fires to the left. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Back to pass, it's Murphy. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, going up top. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Well, it's a simple play. QB's just looking for his big fella at tight end, and he couldn't reel it in.
They'll go back to the air on second down. This time he's got his man. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Ducks come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Throwing right. Complete downfield. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Moore will throw. Pressure coming. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. One more snap coming before halftime. Quarterback making checks. He's looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here between the Ducks and Beavers.
And the Ducks will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Here's the pressure. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. So now it's 2nd and long. Caught behind the line. It's Clemens. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Beavers will call on their punt team. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Makes the catch at the 35. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Moore to the air. Hit as he throws. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Making side adjustments here. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Stewart. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Ducks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. Makes the grab on the left. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Defenses throughout the week study every 3rd down situation. You've got to be ready for what they do, how they do it, and then be able to adjust. Great job by the offense so far having success.
Caught over the middle. It's Benson. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Got his man all by himself. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! Quick strike through the air for the score.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Fires to the big fella. He breaks a tackle. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They've got a chance to get out from their own end. 2nd and 6 from the 18. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Beavers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Scanning the field, it's Murphy. Just a short pass to the tight end. Strong, firm tackle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. Heaves it deep. It's caught. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Beavers will have it 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. You want to talk about light on your feet. Man, can he get through there. He's down to the 37.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
And the Beavers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Creates a little space. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The Beavers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hankerson. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The Beavers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Out of the gun, the inside give. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. And the Beavers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Caught in the backfield. It's Walker. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wants to throw. It's Murphy. Here's a heat. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Oregon State. Quick strike through the air for the score. They got the touchdown, but now they want the 2 to tie this baby up.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. And we're taking shots.
Looking for the end zone, and he won't find it. The sack, and the lead remains at 2. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might...
Wide open spaces. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Right down the middle. Finds a tight end. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And the Ducks are threatening in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Johnson looking to throw. Gets it out fast. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's exactly why this linebacker has to stay on the field every single down, because he's so good in space. He's good against jet sweeps. He's good against bubble screens. And he can race outside and get receivers down on the ground quickly.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Beavers will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The offense changing the play. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Finds his big tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. This offense has failed on its previous 2 fourth-down attempts, but they need to keep this drive alive. Makes the grab past the marker. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Trying to burn this defensive back. And he makes the catch inside the 10. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires into the end zone. And the pass falls incomplete, and we've played 3. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Moore will throw. Steps away. Firing to the right, complete. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. He's got it. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
This is one of those unique situations in a game as a head coach. You're trying to feel the momentum, and what's your confidence in your quarterback? Because you've got 4th, you're in field goal range, but you've got the weapon.
Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. Touchdown, Ducks! Fired in from the red zone for the score. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 9 here in the 4th. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Man, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. With the catch, it's Walker. He makes the tackle at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 5, and they'll have a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Pulls it in. It's Clemens. Oh, a lot of space. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Johnson wants to throw it. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Under fire. Right on the money. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Ducks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. He caught it. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Using his feet. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down.
And I love this. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to eat that clock, let it tick down. A field goal here, I'm up by 2 possessions. I'm still in a very good place. I don't have to get over-aggressive, Jesse, if I don't want to.
No, and you can put this game out of reach, too. If you can score a touchdown, this thing's basically over. And you know, at this area of the field, it's really hard to throw the football because the windows are so small. So be the more physical team. Go ice this game.
Let's it fly. Touchdown, Oregon. Fit it in the window for the score. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0.
And that's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as that.
And the defense on him, and he will go down. Sack on the 2-point try. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
That's a tough throw to make, especially at this juncture of the game. It's late, you're trailing, and that's a deep throw on an out-breaking route. As a quarterback, your timing has to be perfect, and you've got to throw that thing out in front. If anything is off, even by the...
Oh, he's got some space. Turning it on. Running through contact. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Catch in the middle. It's Clemens. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Beavers want to pick up the tempo. From the red zone, looking for a man. It's complete to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. He's got it and still on his feet. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. Makes the catch. Finally dragged down. He picked up the 1st down and set him up with a goal-to-go situation. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. And the Beavers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Beavers!
All right, big touchdown makes it a 9-point game. You got to kick the extra point right now, and then you've got to find a way somehow, some way to get the football back. You're going to have to score again and go for 2. A lot has to go right, but at least you get that touchdown to give yourself an opportunity.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Right on target this time. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Ducks with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. The short hand, it's Stewart. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a 1st down. He wants to change this route. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Ducks! All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Caught in the backfield, it's Hankerson. I know you want to take what the defense gives you, but at this point, you have to push the ball downfield a little more, David.
And that's exactly what the defense wants you to do. Check the football down. That's what they're going to give you, but we need scores. Down multiple scores, got to push the ball down the field, take more chances.
Showing off that weight room work as he gets across the 20 and up to the 22. The Beavers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They send the tight end in motion. Johnson looking to throw. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Going for it all. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And
a shot toward the end zone, and it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team.
And you know what? You kind of deserve that. Late in the game where you could run the clock out, still throwing the football all over the yard. Now this game, it's a long shot, but you gave him a little bit of hope.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. To the air on 2nd down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
I think at this time, you just have to throw caution to the wind. You're down by a lot. You're deep in your own end late, so you're just going to be throwing it. The defense knows it. They're pinning their ears back. You're going to have to get rid of it early. Someone is going to have to step up and make a play, and that's going to have to happen a couple of different times if you're going to win this game.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike.
On the play. Brings up.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Johnson wants to throw it. They're working that left side. He's out of bounds, picked up the first down, but more important, only 15 seconds left. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And I love the personnel group that the defense is in right now. With the lead late in a 2-minute situation, you're seeing extra DBs on the field. You know the offense is going to try and throw the football. So faster guys, good job that time getting to the ball.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. After the interception, 0 showing on the clock, and that is how we'll end it. So as they've done so many times in this in-state rivalry, it is the Ducks who outlast the Beavers.